In recent days, a seemingly random group of individuals has emerged. They're all part of a list of very special individuals. Ordinary people have discovered extraordinary abilities. And as they prepare to battle the ultimate evil, their story must have a beginning.
What about the Heroes series you think is so fascinating to people?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think it's a character drama, and they've written characters that people can relate to. And then, we all have these superpowers. It's just, I think it's fantasy, and people love that right now.
Yeah, it seems like a good combination of what everyone enjoys watching. They like X-Men, that sort of sci-fi thing, and at the same time it's got these human stories that everyone can.
And we've got
watch
Masi
and relate
Oka
to, so.
and Sendhil Ramamurthy. Come on.
Were you a star of superheroes when you were younger?
When it's a star of super...
Were you a fan of it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up more with the Japanese comic books, so I'm a big fan of the manga world, but definitely superheroes are great. And I think it's part of our timing of the show as well, in this very, to borrow words from Mr. Tim Kring, our creator, where we live in kind of a chaotic world with a lot of uncertainty. They want to know that there are people out there who are doing something to change the world for the better, and be able to cling on to that hope. So we're hoping that, our show is a metaphor for that.
Yeah.
You don't have a power in the show, right?
No, I do not.
What is your not yet?
Not yet.
What is your character doing in the show exactly?
My character is a professor who's following up on a theory that his father had, that these people are mutating around the world, and has a list of these people who have developed these powers, and knows that the people are being bumped off, basically. So it's trying to go through and find the people on the list before the bad guy does.
And you make a lot of phone calls.
And I make a lot of phone calls and say father's research.
That's
Yeah.
just
It's like real life, making a lot of phone calls. Who has the best power on the show?
You know what? It changes week to week.
I want his.
Why?
Because teleporting would be really good for what we do.
Yeah. But
You're doing a lot of traveling?
We wouldn't even have needed the
Yeah,
private
everyone.
jet over here. We
yeah,
could've
one of the
just gone-
characters, Peter Petrelli, he can
absorb everyone.
Yeah, he absorbs other people's power, so he can do anything. But it changes
But
really
he
because
can't if he's
like
not around them.
yeah, but your power is fantastic, and then suddenly it's like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. My power, you don't want too much information. Yours gets you into trouble. All of us. So it's
Does every power have a weakness?
What's your kryptonite?
well, ultimately, yes. Ask Tim. I mean, every script that comes out, we're
That's
like,
right.
oh.
The answer to that is ask
That's
Tim.
yeah. He has all the answers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think personally, the thought of living forever is scarier to me than thought of dying.
Yeah.
I would never want to live forever. And
How about knowing the future?
that would be a little scary too. I don't want to know that.
Yeah. And reading minds, I mean, at first I thought, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. And then the next script came out, and I was like, wow, my wife's cheating on me. Not good, So it's one of those things.
Would you rather not know?
I think so.
Ignorance is
Yeah,
bliss.
exactly. Exactly.
And if you had a choice of getting a power, what would it be?
I'd have to take flying, I think, just because, hey, being in LA, being able to fly over all the traffic, it'd be nice.
That's what teleportation is.
That's right. Yeah.
It's actually quicker than flying.
Quicker than fun.
That's true.
But you don't get the view.
Yeah, but you also have to go like that, and you might pull something.
Liquid flyer points.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, the Heroes.